Hello, welcome to Gia English Channel. Subscribe dong. Ngeri, ngeri, ngeri. Hi, welcome back to Gia English Channel. And in this grammar edition, I will be sharing to you about past simple using was and were. At the previous video, we have discussed present simple and present continuous. Now we are going to learn past simple with was and were. Let's check it out. So when do we use was and were in the sentence? We use the past simple to talk about finished events and situations in the past. The past simple of to be is was or were. For example, where were you yesterday? I was by the sea. Where were you yesterday? I was by the sea. There were a lot of interesting fish in the water. There were a lot of interesting fish in the water. Corey wasn't with us. He was in town with his dad. Corey wasn't with us. He was in town with his dad. So, how many examples of was were can you find in this text? Let's read the text together. Last Saturday, I was at a Harry Styles concert with my friend Shreya. The concert was in a stadium in Birmingham, and there were a lot of fans there. The weather was perfect for a concert outside. There wasn't any rain. We were really excited, and the music was fantastic. The tickets weren't cheap, but it was an amazing experience. When were you last at a concert? Was it good? Okay, so there are 11 examples of was or were. Let's take a look. The first is was. I was at Harry Styles concert. And the second is the concert was in a stadium. And there were a lot of fans there. The weather was perfect. There wasn't any rain. We were really excited. The music was fantastic. The tickets were cheap. It was an amazing experience. Were you last at a concert? When were you last at a concert? Was it good? Right. So how do we make sentence with was and were? This is the simple past or past simple with was and were. For affirmative sentence, subject pronouns I, he, she, or it, this using was. So for example, I blah blah at school. So I was at school. He was at school. She was at school, and it was at school. Now, what about the subject pronoun you, we, and they? So for this subject pronoun you, we, and they, we use were. Yeah. So you were at school, we were at school, they were at school. And what about there? This one. This is depend on the noun that follow, right? So for example, this there blah blah a lion. So it's only one lion. It means it's singular. So it should be there was a lion in a cage. For these two tigers, so this followed by plural. So we are going to use were for this. So there were two tigers. So there were two tigers, right? For negative, we just add not after to be was or were. For example, for the subject pronoun I, he, she, it, so we use wasn't or was not. So you say I wasn't hungry, or I was not hungry. He wasn't hungry, or he was not hungry. She wasn't hungry, or she was not hungry. It wasn't hungry, or it was not hungry. For the subject pronoun you, we, and they, we use were not or weren't. So you weren't late, or you were not late. We weren't late, or we were not late. They weren't late, they were not late. For this, there was not time. So for this one, because this is uncountable, so it should be followed by a singular to be. There wasn't time, or there was not time. There were not any people, or there weren't any people, right? For the question, we just switch was and were to the front of the sentence. For example, was it hungry? Was it hungry? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Or no, it wasn't. Or no, it was not. Right? Were they tired? Were they tired? So because this is the plural subject pronoun, so we use were here. Were they tired? Yes, they were. Or no, they weren't. Right? And was there a gift shop? Was there a gift shop? Yes, there was. Or no, there wasn't. Right? Were there many people? Were there many people? Yes, there were. Or no, there were not. So were there many people? Yes, there were. Or no, there were not. Or they weren't. Where was she yesterday? Where was she yesterday? Or she. When were you born? When were you born? Right? So for this question, where was she yesterday? We can answer she was at home, or she was at school. Or when were you born? I was born blah blah blah. Right? So that's how we make sentences with was and were. Now let's see the time expression. So here for the time expression using past simple was and were, we can see here yesterday, last Saturday, last week, last month, or last year, 2 days ago, or a week ago, this evening, at 1 o'clock, or in June 2004, or in June 2010, right? And now let's practice. Rewrite the sentences in the past simple. Number 1 has been done for you. Are you bored? Yes, I am. The past simple, were you bored? Yes, I was. What about this? Is there a letter for me? Yes, there is. The past tense, was there a letter for me? Yes, there was. Right? Was there a letter for me? Yes, there was. What about this one? My neighbors are irritating. Number 3, my neighbors are irritating. So the past simple, my neighbors were irritating. My neighbors were irritating. Number 4, are you at home? No, I'm not. Past simple, were you at home? No, I wasn't. Right? That's good. Were you at home? No, I wasn't. What about number 5? 3, 2, 1. We aren't very hungry. Past simple, we weren't very hungry. Very good. We weren't very hungry. Number 6. There aren't any tickets. Past simple, Yes, there weren't any tickets. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, super learners, thank you for watching this video. And if you think you are learning something from this video, don't forget to press the subscribe button, like, share, and comment. Thank you for watching GI channel and take care. Bye bye for now.
Subscribe dong. Ngeri ngeri ngeri.